In an evolving world of fintech, developing a product is just the start. The real success hinges on strategy behind the product, the story that connects its users, and the stakeholders who champion its growth. In a sector where trust is currency, storytelling bridges the gap between innovation and adoption. It's transformed complex financial tools into emotional experiences. And as African fintech landscape matures, founders and product team are bringing out ways to make it more interesting in the country. Now, joining us via Zoom for this conversation is a fintech leader, Chidima Indego. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here.
All right. Good morning to you. What is the passion behind carving a niche in financial inclusion using fintech as a technology?
Okay, so over the years, I started my career in finance, and then I saw firsthand how technology basically shapes the life of the people, starting from the individuals, the individuals who do not really have access to basic funds, through the inclusion of things like cryptocurrency, having like tech startups. We've been able to get everybody involved in fintech. So today I'm speaking on, how do we drive product success in the fintech space? So first things first is strategy. What would I say strategy? Strategy is basically like a detailed plan. That's as an organization, you need to have like a structured plan on how you want to sell your product to the people. Like, for instance, we have a lot of people who do not even understand, basic fintech. They don't know how to use these basic tools and applications. So whenever you're coming with your product, you need to understand these users. You need to understand their need. So basically, your strategy, you're saying, who are these people? When they get my product, what exactly do they want out of my product? So that's what strategy is talking about. And then when we talk about storytelling, I would like to take us back to this quote of Steve Jobs, when he wanted to introduce the iPhone to us. So he started with three simple words. When he said an iPod, a phone, and internet communicator. So basically, what Steve Jobs was trying to do was trying to sell a lifestyle to us. In today's world, everybody's using the iPhone. Everybody's using the Apple product. So you need to sell the value. You need to sell the user's experience to the people. You are not just coming to tell them, oh, I have this phone, you can use it at the fintech startup man, and I have this new product. I would not come and say, I want you to download my new app. I want you to, when you invest 10,000, you get 2,000. No, you don't just come and start telling you have to sell the lifestyle to them. You have to let them understand, okay, so why do I need to use this product? Why
Absolutely.
exactly, what value does this product bring to me?
Let me quickly jump in. When you said something about storytelling, it's a bit crucial. It's crucial at this time that you're able to tell your story for people to buy in. But how can technology bridge the financial gaps, especially for the low-income earners who couldn't access or use the collateral-based lending to achieve their aim?
Technology can bridge the financial gap in a way that, so we have this, at the moment we have banks, right? And if you enter a regular bank to ask for a facility, first things first, they'll ask you to bring collateral. They will ask you to be so many things that people do not even have. People do not have. They don't have the means to. So now, how has fintech bridged this gap? So with just the download of an app, you have access to like some quick funds. So through fintech, these people who cannot afford, most of people don't even have lands, don't have collaterals. So if you can't afford that, how are you able to meet like your basic needs? So what some of these some of our fintech startup have come up with is just like various means to. So as a salary earner, I don't have 10 million to drop, or I don't have a house to drop as a collateral. So some of these applications, they give me as a salary earner that's probably just earning like 300K in a month. I'm able to have access to funds in the meantime and then pay over a period of time. So that's what some of all these new, these our applications have done for the people. They give us access to some of these things. Some people don't have, the they don't have they don't have the means basically to get these facilities. So I would say the fintech startup have definitely helped to bridge that gap.
So how is it to access some of the startups for someone who is just trying to tap into the fintech technology?
And when you say to access the startup, so it comes in form of a product. So as a startup, as a fintech, I come up with this product for the low income earners. I come up with this product for people who do not have access to. So all they need to do first off is to download the application. Today everybody has like a smartphone. So with a simple smartphone, with one of the simplest of the smartphones, you're able to like download our application. And of course, we have to make this product easy to use for these people. So downloading it, and you can get access to, obviously it's not going to be a large amount of funds, but these people can get access to funds that can help them meet their basic needs. They do not need to break the bank to get access to those funds. So for them to access those funds, of course, they need to buy our products, like download our products, and
So you don't need to break the bank before you can have access to funds. I love that particular line. You've talked so much on My Penny Tree. What is special about it, and how can it help young people in their savings?
Okay, so My Penny Tree is an application where so it's basically for small and medium scale enterprises and individuals. That's like the Gen Zs. So this it helps these small and medium small merchants. So we call them the merchants. So some of them they need help with with their businesses. So My Penny Tree just basically helps them manage their business in a better way. It helps to it connects their POS businesses. It connects they are able to generate invoice through this particular application. They are able to it just helps make the lives of these people that do not understand. They don't when they go to the bank now and they speak to probably account officers, they get to hear a lot of big words. So on their application on their phone, they're able to carry out all these their basic transactions. So for the youth, the Gen Zs, we have like a savings product for them where they get to we're selling this lifestyle to them where you can meet your goals. It's really not hard to meet your daily goals as a student, or as a student who you have that course you want to take and you think, oh, I may not be able to fund this course. Okay, fine. We have this particular saving application where you can, you're thinking about that your dream, and then you can just every month you're putting in, little amount. And
you're not talking about the issue of trust and credibility here. Talking about this, how has your Nigerian background affect your philosophy on some of this product?
How has my Nigerian background affected my philosophy on some of these products? Coming from a background where we are not so used to using fintech products over the years, I would say it's a difficult ride because we're not used to it, but I would say things are getting better in the last couple of years. We have a lot of fintech startups. We found that it's like a huge competitive place now. There are a lot of startups coming up, and I would say in Nigeria, I think we've gotten to that stage where the fintechs are making things better for the people. So we've left the stage of people not, in my opinion, I think we've left the stage of people not having trust for these platforms, because I think they've done well, in my opinion. We've seen the growth over the years. I mean, we have, piggyverse, we have, the likes, there are a lot. And over the years, we invest our funds and we're able to see our interests. You get, so I think for you to build trust, you have to show what you over the years what you've done, and that's basically how you can build trust
it's a fine
with people.
place to leave it. Fintech expert Chidinma Ndego, many thanks for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you for having me.